Appreciate you. I appreciate that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Three, two. There we go. Hey, that's the first time using that. Coach. All right, this is all right, I have a whole intro written for you, Coach. His team began the season winning the Verona Tip-Off Classic. Excuse me, wrong one. This was last week's. The Seymour basketball team is fresh off their first 20-win season since 2010. The Tigers have been to the Stratford Invitational and the Walnut Grove Classic. Won them both. My guest is Seymour Athletic Director and Head Coach Chris Hastings. Coach, thanks for fitting us in here around the holidays.
Yes, thanks for having me. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
and you know what? You guys have had quite the holiday. Obviously, going to the Walnut Grove tournament, dunking your way to your second tournament win in a month.
Yeah.
Uh, you guys are just rolling right now. What's working so well?
Well, we returned pretty much everybody from last year. We only lost one starter from a season ago, and he was a big part of what we did last year. But returning everybody and having a group that really gels well together, I would say that's been the biggest recipe for our success this year. We knew going into it that we were going to have a team that could breed success, and so far they're doing that.
You know, Coach, I've seen your facilities, and if I were a high school kid, I would want to play basketball too. I,
Yes.
I, when I got the tour, I actually did a story on the Seymour cheerleaders a couple years
Mhm.
ago that
I
went to
remember that.
LSU.
Yep.
Yeah, and I got a tour of the facility, and I remember thinking, especially with the color scheme, it reminded me of Missouri State's facilities.
Mhm.
Talk about the investment your school has made in the program in athletics, and the effect that that's had on the kids here.
Yeah, yeah, it's been great, and having Superintendent Steve Richards, who's actually a basketball guy. He coached the girls basketball team at Seymour a while back, and so having him as a superintendent and putting the emphasis on sports and athletics and upgrading the facilities, and then having the school board and there's the community. It's a pride thing. When we were building that gym, everybody was on board with it, and they wanted to go all out. And it's a beautiful facility, and yeah, it's a little different coming to work every day, coming into that facility. It brings a little bit of excitement to your day, knowing you have such nice facilities, nice offices, and all that. And yes, it does help with the excitement of the kids wanting to be involved in sports and all that. So we're excited.
I love that. I love seeing that sort of investment from you guys, from the community. It makes it seem like if I was a kid, that would be something that I would if I wasn't a basketball player, I'd want to become one. And I'm
Yes.
sure I'm sure, I remember too when I was there for um to talk to the cheer squad. It seems like it's not just in basketball, it's in a lot of
Mhm.
other sports too. Take us inside what it's like being a kid at Seymour, what it's like being on the staff like you are. What is it if you were to describe Seymour to people who haven't been there, what would you say?
It's a tight knit community, and like I said, after the Walnut Grove Championship win, we had a lot of people travel an hour away to watch that game. A lot of people that who gave up their Christmas night, a Christmas break, one of their nights to come cheer on the basketball team, and they do that for a lot of sports too. We travel. We've been known to we travel well. And but just having said that, that just goes along with a lot of sports, a lot of programs. It's a tight knit community. They all root for one another. It's an exciting time. And then when you have people buy in like that, and I noticed our kids notice that too. Whenever they see people in the stands that they don't have a kid on the team, they don't have anything. They just want to come watch basketball. They want to come watch Seymour basketball. That excites them. What kid wouldn't be excited to have the stands fill up and have people drive an hour away to root for you? So. Yes, it's an exciting time at Seymour. The kids want to work hard. They understand that having these nice facilities and it's a luxury, but it there's a weight that comes with it, and you want to succeed. You don't want to have all this nice stuff and not succeed. And so these kids work hard, and they deserve it.
Yeah, I think you know uh, when I'm looking at kind of the way things have gone for you guys as a program, just every year getting a little bit better the last few years, and I think it's got to be an exciting time. Now,
Mhm.
last year you were in that brutal district with Fairgrove and Greenwood. Both teams are look more like rebuilding right now, just
Mhm.
because so much talent was on those senior teams.
Yeah.
Um, And so now your team is, like you said, you have all but one of your players back there
Mhm.
that you mentioned earlier. Does it feel like, I mean, last year, 20 wins for the first time since 2010. Check that box. Do you guys have specific goals in terms of how far you go this year? How do you guys approach that?
Yeah, well, we've approached a lot differently this year. In the past, especially last year, we had a good team, but we started 3 sophomores. We brought a freshman off the bench. Again, we only lost one senior, so it seems like we could always use the excuses. Oh, we're young. We have another year to do. Like this is kind of a rebuilding. We no longer have that excuse anymore. We have a team word that keeps being brought up in the locker room is urgency. We don't have time to waste every day, every practice, every game. That's why we treat these tournaments as if they're kind of district type championship nights. We put a lot of weight on it, and we talked about how carrying that weight. It's a little different when you're the 1 seed in the tournament
Yep.
versus when you're the underdog. There's a little bit more pressure on you, and how we carry that weight and how we carry the expectations. We're not shying away from them. We're not trying to downplay it like, because we do start a lot of juniors. We still will only lose one guy coming back next year, but I'm trying to put an emphasis on a sense of urgency and that we don't have time to waste. Now is our chance. Talk about districts. I've never not been in a extremely tough district. I've been here 11. I've been here at 11. I've been at Seymour 11 years, and in those 11 years, we've had 5 state champions in our district. So it's just been a gauntlet. Whenever you're in the Summit Conference, whenever you're just basketball in general in this area is extremely tough. The talent, the coaches, it's just I've never not been in a gauntlet of a district. It's just a normal thing now. This year, I still think it's a very tough district. Yeah, they did. Some of those teams did lose some star power from last year, but they're still extremely good teams with extremely good coaches. So, yes, our goal is to win a district title, and we're not shying away from that goal. And we talk about it daily. And the kids have been handling it well so far.
You know, it's funny, and the only reason I brought up that they lost some players is
Yeah.
because of that point you just made about the possibly being that number 1
Yeah.
seed, only because they are, like you said, I had Jay Osborne on my show a few weeks ago, and
Yeah.
anytime you get Jay Osborne as your head coach, your team is going to have a puncher's chance. I don't care who you put out there. And
I played for Jay. I went to Nixa,
you
so
went to Dixon, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Did you get a chance to see their win last night at the Blue and Gold?
No, I did not. I did not get to make it last night.
Yeah, they once again obviously look pretty good and coming off last year's crazy ending against Kickapoo.
Mhm.
You guys, it's not surprising to hear that his coaching tree has come out. Do you know about how many people are off of that coaching tree there?
Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know the number, but yeah, there's a lot of us.
Yeah, it's funny. When I was at Blue and Gold, I caught up with his mom and dad who come to the games too, and I just think that's so cool. That his dad's obviously sitting right next to him on the bench.
Mhm.
Uh, Not allowed to yell at the refs though. Jay has made that clear to his dad.
Yeah,
Yes, but
he was always around back when I was playing too. Yeah, he's
that's
great.
awesome. I love that, and I
Mhm.
thought they obviously did the shot clock there, and you guys I know the Stratford. I didn't get to go to your Walnut Grove tournament.
Mhm.
That was Danielle. I was told it didn't. She's like, hey, did not have a shot clock. I know that there were dunks though. That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I can't
Yes.
wait to look at that video here in a little bit. But you had the shot clock at Stratford. I know because
Mhm.
I covered that championship game. What are your thoughts on the shot clock? I mean, did you guys enjoy that? You have a very fast-paced team, anyways, huh?
Yeah, no, I love it. I think it brings another aspect of the game, that another coaching aspect, another scenario, late game scenario, late quarter scenario. It didn't really affect in the grand scheme of things. It didn't affect a lot of the game, but it does affect end of quarter, how you finish halves, how you finish definitely how you finish games. If you're up 10 with 2 or 3 minutes to go, you can't just take the air out of the ball. So it does affect a lot of those scenarios. I think it's great. I think it's inevitable. We're going to go to it eventually. And I think it's good for the game too. I mean, especially if kids want to go play college basketball, that's what they're going to be playing with. So why not introduce it at a high school level?
Yeah, I gotta tell you the difference at Blue and Gold was just. I mean, Blue and Gold was already super exciting with,
Yeah.
the buzzer beaters and
Yeah.
dunks and things like that. But at the end of the half, or the end of the quarter, you just feel it like, okay,
Yeah.
the team can't hold the ball anymore.
Yep.
I'm sure. I think you're being nice, coach. I think really when you have a great team,
Yeah.
you want the shot clock because you're probably going to shoot it anyways, and you don't want to slow
Yeah.
the game down,
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
When you're better, you want the shot clock for sure.
yeah. Yeah. So okay, so you've got two tournament championships under your belts. And is this about where you thought the team would be this time of year? What was your expectation for this to get to the new year like this?
Yeah, obviously our expectations are high. They were high going into the year. We had a good summer, and we knew the talent level we had coming back. So the expectation was, yes, to win 2 titles at this point in the season, but you have to have a lot go your way to do that. It's easier said than done to win a tournament title, no matter what tournament it is, because there's always good teams. But so you have to have. Yes, we were hoping to win. We were expecting to win, but you also have to have a little luck go your way, and that things fall into place. And so we've been fortunate that we've been playing well at the right times. So yes, it's exciting to have this. We treat every championship game like I mean, we talked about being greedy. We went 2 for 2. The next tournament's coming up here in a couple of weeks. We want to win a third one. We want to be a little bit greedy this year, and because you don't always have the talent. Like I said, I've been doing this 11 years. You don't always have the talent to do that. You don't have the talent to win games or tournaments all the time. So when you do, you have a sense of urgency to do so.
Yeah, I wonder how often a team has won all three of their tournaments like that in a season. That's got to be pretty rare.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, and hopefully we can do that. But it's our tournament coming up next here in a couple of weeks, and it's an extremely tough tournament. We have Catholic in there. We have some tough teams, so it'll be tough.
When I was at your Stratford championship game, I noticed that there were a lot of brothers on the team, three
Mhm.
sets to be exact, right? And
Yeah,
and there's some of your best players too. You've
yeah,
got I'm double checking the Henrys, the Helms, and also the Stricklands, right?
yeah.
Does it feel kind of like a fat family atmosphere? Does that contribute to that?
Yeah, well, there's a set of brothers, and the other ones are cousins.
Okay, excuse me.
I mean, like we said, it's a small community, so there a lot of people related, so one way or the other. But yeah, and I mean, if you follow Seymour basketball at all, I've always had a Helms on my team, starter, or, but yeah, it's a family affair at times. So
Yeah, and we know that you guys have taken coaches from Norwood. I'm blanking on her name. I did the story of your softball coach who came over from Norwood.
yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. And
yeah,
I love that because you guys aren't I think it's a reflection of the investment that you guys have made in the program, facilities wise, personnel wise, and it's got to be a lot of fun. And it looks like a lot of fun. Your team is so fast paced. Like I said, looking forward to seeing the dunks here when I put this. I'm
yeah,
going to put the video over the top here, Coach, and
yeah.
we'll send that out here today. And I mean, how about you? Just as being juggling the roles of athletic director and head boys basketball coach, how do you do it all? I mean, that seems like a lot of work to me.
Yes, it's very hard, and my wife's also the elementary principal here too. So we're fully invested in this town and this community. But yeah, it's extremely hard at times. There's some times where I don't know how to do it, but I have great assistant coaches. We have great. I feel like this is one of the better, probably the best group of coaches that we've had as far as all the sports combined. Everybody wants success for each other. That makes it a lot easier is when everybody's rooting for each other and everybody wants success. Like when we won the tournament champions, I had several tournament championships. Several of the coaches in our town reach out congratulating us, and we do the same for them when they win. So that makes it a lot easier. We have a lot of coaches who want to win, players who want to win. So, but yes, it's tough to balance, have the balancing act of that.
So you finally get to take a break after all this craziness during the holidays. Is a typical New Year's Eve for you guys just going to be chilling out, staying in, just finally
Yeah.
relaxing?
Yeah, I feel like it's been a grind the last couple of weeks. Everyone's like, "Yeah, we're on Christmas break," and I feel like I've not got a break. So we are definitely going to enjoy the last couple. I gave the boys 3 days off, and I don't know if it was more so for them or for me. I think it's more so for me to take that break. But yeah, we're going to enjoy some family time, spend some time with the kids, and have a few friends over tonight, and just relax.
Did you at least I hope you made it to the hospitality room at Walnut Grove because that's the best hospitality room of the year.
Yeah, it's great. A lot of us coaches, we pick our tournaments due to the hospitality room. And yeah, Walnut Grove is up there with the top notch hospitality room.
I told Danielle when she went, I was like, go to the hospitality room. I had a legit moment last year where I was like, where has this been all my life? I don't even remember what they made, but it
Yeah,
was like the best. I don't know if they have, I don't know what is going on out there. The fact
yeah.
that they have like this amazing culinary crew that puts that together was so great. Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah,
Herman family, I'm told. Okay, shout out to them for sure.
yeah. They're great. They're great.
Coach, anything I didn't ask you about that you want to mention about your team here?
No, no, I think you covered it. I'm just extremely excited, and all the success is due. Like these boys they deserve it. They've put in a lot of time into this, and so I'm just excited to see them get some recognition and get them and see the success and see how excited they are for the success because they deserve every bit of it.
Well, Coach, enjoy your New Year's Eve. You've earned it. Thank you so much for taking time out for us, and look forward to Seymour's. What you guys have in store for us the rest of the season here.
Oh, we got Hartville next, so we have that'll be a tough one for sure.
Oh my goodness, I should have asked you about that. You don't even get a break, really, do you?
No, no, no break. No, I don't get to sleep till the season's over. So,
Well, Coach, we might be at that game. I'm definitely going to try to be there myself. So,
all right. Well, I
thank
appreciate it.
you. Great talking to you. I'll see you later.
Thank you.